This morning, we're going to talk about how to keep our children safe because they're about to go back to school. A lot of them didn't go back last year, so this is going to be a little unusual for some of them. In fact, just this week, a 15-year-old girl shot in the head while playing basketball. That was Tuesday night. She's in critical condition. And yesterday, there were 5 people were shot in Germantown in the middle of the day. Well, it was about 5:30 yesterday afternoon. And one of the victims there is dead. As of this morning, there have been 343 murders in Philadelphia. That's a 20% increase over the last year. Really disturbing. 27 children have been killed since the beginning of the year. Countless more have been shot, but not killed. And just about all of us are fed up.
There are too many people out there committing careless acts of violence like this on a regular. When will enough be enough? The data shows that a small group of individuals are responsible for the majority of violent crimes that occur in our city. Therefore, we need to make sure that when these individuals are arrested, they remain behind bars. Then there needs to be real and tangible consequences.
Kevin Bethel is here with me. You know him very well. A Philadelphia Police Deputy Commissioner before becoming Chief of School Safety for the School District of Philadelphia. That is a big job. And I know that you say the whole community needs to get involved to keep students safe. But let's get into that a little bit. I know that you were raised in Philadelphia, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, born and raised in Southwest Philadelphia. Graduate of John Bartram High School.
Bartram High School.
Yes, sir.
Raised 3 girls here.
Yes, sir.
And they went to schools in the Philadelphia area.
Yes, they did. Yep. My one daughter's graduate of Central High School.
So when I talk about this uptick in teenagers dying, do you think it's just part of the 20% uptick for everybody?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to look at the numbers in proportionally. Yeah, as we see an increase in violence across the city in all categories, particularly homicides and shootings, we're going to unfortunately see an increase in our young people who are impacted by that violence as well.
Yeah, I remember before the pandemic, we were having a little bit of trouble with fights after school, actually before and after school. So here we go. We're about to go back into the classroom. So how do we keep these children safe, especially going from school back to home? There aren't quite as few incidents in the morning. What I want to do right away is put a number on the screen here. I love this idea. You get volunteers. I call them, they're like living guardian angels, people that would walk some of these kids to school.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as you see, I mean, we need the community. The argument is that you don't want the policing to take on these roles in policing our communities, but there has to be an uptick then in the community stepping forward to help our kids move through this process and volunteer to support our schools and our corridors. Though our corridors are expansive, I mean, we have corridors both above ground and then SEPTA. Many of our high school students move across the city to get to their schools.
So this would be everyday citizens and volunteer. Are you getting people to volunteer?
We've always gotten volunteers, but there needs to be consistency. There needs to be more engagement as individuals argue more about, you know, where our kids are going. We as a school district, you know, Dr. Hyde has really tasked us to make sure our community is safe in the school. We've added multiple layers in our Healing Together program where we'll be talking about emotional and social learning and trauma and having community meetings with young people, as well as my team, the safety officers who will be working with young people, you know, in de-escalating and mentoring. But there's still an effort that has to be done as kids move through the process. You know, you have multiple tiers. You have crossing guards in our corridors. You have the police department in our corridors. You know, Commissioner Dales, and I heard his frustration, and I share his frustration. You know, his men and women are deployed in our corridors, but we need also parents and individuals, whether they're eyes and ears in the community or whether they are actually walking in the community to support our young people moving through this process.
Yeah, we'll put that number on the website too if you do want to volunteer on some different level. I love that. Let's take, so a lot of kids are fortunate enough to be able to walk to school, but other people have to take SEPTA. How's your partnership with SEPTA?
Yeah, I mean, and I often tell people, you know, what we're building about, nothing new, but building upon what we've always been doing. The Philadelphia Police Department has been a great partner. SEPTA, you know, under Chief Nestel, you know, has been a great partner in that communication of all the work we're doing, working with Town Watch Integrated Services, who not only do the corridors, but support us in the corridors. And Philadelphia Anti-Drug, Anti-Violence Network, PAN, when we do have issues in our corridors, work with us. So we really identify using data to identify what corridors we anticipate are going to have problems,
And
and then
when
we
you say
deploy to effectively address those.
corridors, are you talking about sections of the city
Yeah,
or the
there's
actual
sections.
school?
Yeah, sections of the city,
Yeah.
right? There's kids may leave Lincoln High School and traverse to the subway system, and we have those major hubs, Frankfurt, Olney Station,
Right.
Center City, where kids will converge because they're leaving the schools and moving through the system. So we work collectively. We share a lot of information. As you know, SEPTA has a large video platform underneath and through
Yeah,
the
it's
system.
awesome.
And so we really work hard to build those partnerships.
The mayor, and we talked about this a couple days ago, $155 million to keep our children safe. Where's that money going?
I'm not in control of that. I based on what I see is around prevention and interventions, but
Right.
part of that has to be an enforcement. The reality is we're dealing with a situation of now, and calling on the National Guard. We have one of the best police departments in America, and given the opportunity to do policing, as Commissioner Dale's indicated, and hold those accountable who are carrying and shooting guns in our community, we can be in a better place. And until we get there, we're going to continue to deal with this.
You
this
want more
violence.
cops in the schools?
Not cops in the schools. We don't need more cops in schools. We have security staff in the schools. We need more officers and more enforcement in the community. And that ultimately impacts the level of kids who are being impacted by violence that come into our school.
Do you think we're at the point we need the National Guard?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Because I've heard it called for this week.
If you want to call for police, you don't want to call state police, but you want to go to the National Guard. We have an effective police department. If given, take off the handcuffs and give them the opportunity to work effectively and properly and do good policing. We're not asking for them to go in there to be in a negative environment, but we can get it done.
Yeah, we have about 200,000 students in this area. 200,000. And what percentage do you think are the problem kids?
I don't consider any of the kids coming to school a problem kid. Those things are oftentimes a manifestation of what's going on in the community at their home.
In their home,
Yeah,
yeah.
and so I would never label a kid a problem kid. I would label a kid, particularly those who are coming into our school setting. Many of them have a lot of needs that are unmet. And so that's our role, is to support them and bring them into our environment and make a safe environment for them and help them learn and be better.
And when the vast majority of the students want to do that.
The kid doesn't get on a bus and goes an hour and a half across the city to come to school to be bad, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they come to school because they know it's an environment that's safe. And we as a district and Dr. Height and the executive team are really pushing. Dr. Height has pushed us to be more engaged with our young people and touch them in as many positive ways as we can.
I like your attitude, and I'm
Well,
glad
I always
you're in
appreciate you.
charge.
I appreciate you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Coming up, do you suffer from the Sunday scaries?